Today's lesson is going to be on place values. I can read and write numbers in expanded form with numerals and using number names. Our success criteria is I will be able to read and write numbers into the millions period using expanded form, numerals, and number names. This is a place value chart. We are going to learn a song about place value. It's going to be used in classroom transitions as well. It is called the Place Value Song. Ones, tens, hundreds, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, thousands, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, ones, tens, hundreds, thousands, 10,000, 100,000. Now we're going to look at a number. Our number here is 426,835. Look at this now, we're going to consider where the place value numbers go in the chart. Now that you have the place values song memorized, you have your ones place value that we start with. As you're getting used to putting place values in the chart, I suggest starting with the ones. You'll notice the arrows under the fives. That is our ones place value, so we're going to take our 5 and bring it down over into our ones place value. The next number is a 3. That's our tens place value. You'll keep moving one number to the left each time. So we have a 3 in our tens place value. Number 8 is our hundreds place value. You'll notice here we have a bold line right next to the hundreds and the thousands. That is known as a period. A period is the 3 digits it's talking about. We're now going to be moving from the ones, tens, hundred period into the thousands period. We're going to take our 6, and that is the first number in our thousands period. It comes just between the comma, and then we'll move over one more to the 2. That would be our tens thousands. You might notice a repeat here. So you have tens, hundreds, and it will continue to do that as you go up in place value. Next we have 400,000. So the way you would write this number in number form is written right up here at the top. 426,835. Next we're going to do expanded form. Expanded form, you can look and see how many zeros follow the place value you're looking at. Because we read from left to right, I like to start filling the expanded form chart in from left to right, the way it is read. So this first number here is 400,000. So we are going to write our 4 and have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 zeros. After every 3 digits, you will have your comma. Now we're going to move over to our 2. So we're going to have our 10,000s. Our 10,000s is 20,000. This is a 2, but it's in the 10,000s. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 zeros after the 2. Keep moving to the right. You'll notice we have our 6. The 6 is in the thousands column. So we're going to do 6,000. Look at the zeros. 1, 2, 3 zeros. We add 1, 2, 3 zeros. Moving over to our hundreds. We now have 400,000 plus 20,000 plus 6,000 plus 8 hundreds. 2 zeros after our 8. Then we're to our tens. So we are going to add our 3 and you guessed it, 1 0 following that 3 because we are in the tens place value. And lastly, we have our 5 in our ones place value. So expanded form is 400,000 plus 20,000 plus 6,000 plus 800 plus 30 plus 5. Notice I have to put the full thing. I'm not using the wording. I'm using only digits, only numbers when I write in expanded form. Next, we are going to move on to written form. So to do written form, you're going to be looking at the column that the number is at. So we have 400,000. So how many is this worth? The 4 is worth 400. And then we move over and we have a 2. So we have 420. We still have a 6 to take that's in that period. So we have 426,000. 426,000. Moving on to our next one. We have our hundreds. So in word form, we now have 426,000. We have 830, because it is in our tens column, it is 30. And our ones column, we have 5. So we would write this full number out as 426,835. If you have enough room to write it on one line, that is great. If not, go ahead and split it like I did here. So now you've seen how to use this type of a place value chart. Another source you can use would be a place value table. If you were to use the place value table, it's basically the same thing as a chart. So if I were to use the place value chart, this table here, to write 60,229, if I'm not sure what they are, I'm going to start with the ones column. So I'm going to start in my ones column, so I have a 9. So with my 9, I'm going to go ahead and bring that down into my place value in my ones column here. So we've brought down the 9 into our place values table. We're going to continue by bringing our 2 down for our tens, the next 2 for our hundreds, a 0 for our thousands, and a 6 for our 10,000s. The only other thing I want to show you on this one is if we were to write it in expanded form. You'll notice that we don't have any thousands, so it doesn't get written in expanded form. We have a 6, so we have 60,000, 220 plus 9. Now you know how to do place value.